Hello, this is Torrin that connects the political dots. Super Tuesday, 2-2 split. Ted Cruz 1-2, Donald Trump 1-2, and the spoilers failed to deliver. They failed to deliver because Donald Trump didn't win all the states. That's why they're there. The reason that Marco Rubio and John Kasich are still in the race is not to win. It's to prevent Ted Cruz from winning. That's why they're there. That's what Mitt Romney's speech was about. His speech was to keep them in the race so they could stop Ted Cruz from picking up electoral votes. Split him. But he won 2 states today. Marco Rubio, once the golden boy of the Republican Party, has lost all stock value. If you'd have gotten out a couple of days ago, before this election, man, you may have had a bargaining chip, something worth something, to get you a position somewhere with someone. But right now, dude, you have no value. You're not going to win Florida. You know you're not going to win Florida. As a matter of fact, if you stay in the race, you're going to finish no better than 3rd. Cruz is going to beat you. Trump is going to beat you. Possibly Kasich. I would say get out, but you're becoming so irrelevant at this point that you might as well just stay in. Because Cruz is going to beat Donald Trump with or without you in the race. That makes you totally worthless. John Kasich. You're not going to win Ohio either. Why are you in the race? You know why you're in the race? Because Donald Trump wants to be president. Because Donald Trump wants to be president. Ted Cruz wants to be president so we can bring this nation back. He's actually the one that is for the people. He fights for the people. Donald Trump has always fought for himself. Ted Cruz fights for the people. Do you know who you and Rubio are fighting for? You know who John Kasich and Marco Rubio are fighting for? They're fighting for the establishment. They're fighting for Mitt Romney. They're fighting for the John McCains and the Bob Doles of the world. They never got a chance to become president. They're fighting for those like Mitch McConnell that break their promises once they get in office, that have no backbone. That is who you are voting for when you vote for John Kasich or Marco Rubio. You are voting for the establishment. You are voting for those you can't stand. You're voting for those that allow Obamacare to go through, that didn't unfund Planned Parenthood. You're voting for the reason Donald Trump exists. That's what you're voting for. You're voting for the people that created the monster. Now, if you don't want a brokered convention, and you don't want to destroy the Republican Party completely, be smart. There's only one person to vote for. This showed you that. You've seen that today. There's no doubt about it. 2 days ago, I did a video saying exactly this. You see what's happening. Do not let the establishment have you used. Don't let them use you to put in who they want as president. Marco Rubio ain't going to make it. John Kasich isn't going to make it. All they can do is spoil, and then you give the power to the very people that you don't want to have the power. The establishment. You're taking the power away from the people and giving it to a bunch of elites in Washington that are going to decide for you who you need to vote for in 2016. This is exactly what they did with John McCain, Bob Dole, and Mitt Romney. And you're going to let them do it again. Ted Cruz is the only person that can beat Donald Trump. Period. End of story. And he doesn't need you really to do it. He doesn't. But do you want to aid and abet those that are taking you for granted so badly that they use Donald Trump as a straw man to get to a brokered convention so they could stop Ted Cruz from becoming president? Because that's what's going on. Wake up, vote Cruz.